by the way, cool shirt.
Thanks.
I guess if you sell 100 in a month, you can wear whatever shirt you want.
Trying to make California great again.
There you go. Yeah, man. Is that your intro? Like, do you ever say anything on the doors with the shirt or what?
Only if there's like, only if I can tell they're like Republican. I'm just kidding.
You size them up real quick. You're like, okay, this guy is a Trump guy.
Got
okay.
the Trump thing in the yard. Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what you could do too? You could be like, oh, and by the way, we're making pest control great again. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you got into, the summer sales job, and how many years you've been doing it.
Yeah. So back in when I was going to school out in Rexburg, Idaho, the recruiting. There's a lot of people out there recruiting for summer sales gigs, and I was looking between pest control and security, actually.
Dude, I remember we talked.
Yeah.
It was a couple of years ago. That was after your first year.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
We still ended up together.
Yeah. We were selling for different companies at that time. We were working for different companies.
So my first year, I decided to do security, home automation, and...
I remember that, yeah.
I mean, it was my first year, so it's kind of biased, but... yeah, did all right, made what I normally would make, like in a construction kind of job, $15
an hour.
$15 an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
8
door
hours
to
a
door,
day.
selling alarms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was pretty tough, but the next year I decided to. So my brother was with me.
Yeah.
He went a few weeks into that summer over to pest control with somebody he served with on his mission in California here.
Yeah.
And for Akella Pest Control, and he did pretty well, and I should have gone with him more than likely, and I did the next year.
Okay.
More than doubled my income that summer.
How many years?
So this is my 5th year selling now.
Okay.
4th year doing pest.
Wow.
Gotten better every year.
That's good. Just last month with Strategic, you sold 100 in a month.
Yeah.
Was that a personal best for you?
That was my personal best. The
100 sales.
previous best month was in June. June in California. 2 years ago, and I sold like 70, 75.
That's cool.
Maybe.
That's cool. Yeah. So you've done the door-to-door sales for 4 or 5 years. This is your 5th year.
Yep.
Okay. For the guys that are just starting out, or guys that are going from year 1 to year 2, for you've gotten better results every year.
Correct.
What has been the key for you? What gets you motivated, or what helps you get the results that you've wanted year after year to where you just keep getting better?
So the thing I like about this job is that there's no ceiling, as far as you're not stuck behind a desk with a certain hourly cap or anything. You set your own pay, and there's always improvement. So as long as you're hungry and you're looking to improve, then you can just keep going up.
Yeah.
I set a goal in May to do 100.
Yeah.
And I wrote it on the board, and I started off the month really good, and I was like, I can do this, and I would write every single day my numbers and where I'm at on the month, and how many days I have left to hit my goal and stuff, and that kept me going, mentally.
Yeah. Describe what that's like for you and why you do it. What when you're writing on the board, is that an everyday thing?
Yep.
Okay.
I write my goal down for the day in the morning, and then after the day, I write either in a blue marker. The blue marker, means I hit my goal.
Color coded.
And the black means, I didn't hit my goal. So if I set my goal for 4 and I got 2, then I write it in black.
Right.
That I didn't, hit the goal.
Yeah, that's something I would do too. I'd have a calendar whiteboard, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In the morning, I'd write a certain color. At night, when I come home, however many sales I got, I wrote that color too.
Yeah. So, I'm very, very goal oriented, and I feel like I've developed that goal orientation because of this job. Otherwise, if I didn't have a goal for May, for example, for 100, and I got 80, I would have been stoked with it.
Right.
You know.
You finish with, you get 80, you're like, wow, I just, broke my own record. But the fact that you wrote down 100 from the beginning of the month, it kind of holds you, you just either looking at it, you can't run away from it.
Exactly, yeah.